The great power of the ancient Greek gods is well known to most of us. However, the goddesses of Greek mythology are no less powerful in terms of popularity and symbolic significance. Here is the list of the top 10 most powerful Greek goddesses. But before we start, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Welcome to the mythological world. Now without any further delay, let us get back to the topic. Number 10. Hestia, the goddess of home and hearth. Hestia is a significant figure in Greek mythology. According to historians, she was Cronus and Rhea's first child, and thus the first to be swallowed by Cronus. When the Olympians rose to power, both Poseidon and Apollo desired to marry Hestia. Hestia, on the other hand, took a vow to remain a virgin for all eternity and turned down their offer. Hestia is also known as the goddess of the home. As a result, Hestia is responsible for all domestic happiness and blessings. Few people believe she taught a man how to build houses, so a small part of Hestia lives in every home. Number 9. Hebe, the goddess of youth. Hebe is Zeus and Hera's youngest daughter. She is frequently seen with her father, who disguises himself as an eagle. The eagle is drinking from the cup she is carrying. The eagle is rejuvenated with the elixir of youth in this depiction. Hebe was a remarkably popular subject not only in ancient Greece, but also in post-classical art. For centuries, she was painted with the same iconic eagle and hurling cup. The eagle is said to renew itself in youth by drinking the bowl's elixir. Number 8. Nemesis, the goddess of revenge and divine retribution. Nemesis is a significant figure in ancient world history. Nemesis is the personification of divine vengeance on those who commit hubris, which means arrogance before the gods. Her name translates as she who gives what is due. Nemesis manages human affairs in order to maintain balance. Ramnuja is another name for her, as is Adrastea, which means the inescapable. She represents the concepts of righteous rage, enactment, and divine vengeance. Number 7. Leto, the goddess of motherhood. Leto was the daughter of Koios, the Titan god of intellect, and Phoebe, the goddess of oracular intelligence. Leto is best known as the mother and protector of Apollo and Artemis. Leto exudes feminine demure when observed closely. Asteria, the goddess of nocturnal oracles, was her sister. She lived on the Greek island of Kos. Zeus fell in love with Leto and impregnated her, giving birth to the twins Apollo and Artemis. Zeus' wife, Hera, was furious at her husband. As a result, as the queen of the gods, she forbids Leto from bearing children out of jealousy. Leto was frantic as she relentlessly pursued her twins around the land. She then sought refuge on the Greek island of Delos. Tydeus was sent by Hera to abduct her yet again, only to be killed by Leto's son, Apollo. Number 6. Rhea, goddess of fertility. The name Rhea implies ease and flow, similar to the eternal flow of generations and time. She marries Cronus, the Titan god of time, and the couple becomes god and goddess of the heavens. She was the offspring of Uranus and Gaia. She was not widely known in ancient Greece, but she was revered in Arcadia and Crete, Zeus' birthplace. She is the mother of 6 wonderful children known as the original Olympians. She is depicted as a goddess with a turret crown and lions on either side of her throne. Number 5. Aphrodite, goddess of love, beauty, and sexual pleasure. The enchantress, the infinitely desirable but infinitely out of reach. Her devotees refer to her as the smile-loving, merciful, and one who postpones old age. Those who despise her are known as the unholy one, the dark one, the doom of men, and the killer of men. The name Venus was given to the goddess by the Romans. According to Hesiod, Aphrodite was born from Uranus' castrated genitals. It sank into the sea near Cythera's coast. She had emerged from the water's foam, fully grown, on a shell. She was more beautiful than everything and everyone in the universe combined. According to Homer, Aphrodite was Zeus' daughter and the Titaness Diona's stepsister, making her the stepsister of the other Olympians, Athena, Artemis, Ares, Hephaestus, Apollo, Hermes, and Dionysus. Number 4. Demeter, the goddess of harvest and grain. She is the daughter of Kronos and Rhea, both of whom were important titans in ancient Greece. Despite being the first Olympian god, she chose a different path by refusing to be confined to the realms of Mount Olympus. She is said to have lived close to her devotees who worshipped her and relied on her. She has the ability to bless people with a bountiful harvest, and according to Greek mythology, she created different seasons for crop planting. She was doomed when her daughter Persephone was abducted by Hades, causing the plants to wither and die. Number 3. Artemis, the goddess of hunting and the natural environment, among other things. Artemis was one of the most revered and honored deities in ancient Greece. Her authority extended to hunting, the moon, virginity, childbirth, and the wilderness of wild animals. Up until the age of marriage, she was regarded as the protector of young girls. She was just one of Zeus' many children, and she went by a variety of names. Most people are more familiar with Diana, her Roman name. Some believe Artemis existed before the time of the ancient Greeks. Leto, a Titan goddess, was Artemis' mother, and she quickly became a favorite of Zeus. Unfortunately for Leto, while Zeus was still married to Hera, she became pregnant with Artemis and her twin brother, Apollo. Zeus presented Hera with a bow, which led to her involvement in hunting. Number 2. Hera, the goddess of marriage and childbirth. Hera is the most lovely goddess. Hera is the wife of Zeus, the supreme god of the universe. According to Greek mythology, she rules the skies from the apex of her gold throne. Cronus, the ancient supreme god, is her father, and he swallowed her because he was afraid she would be overthrown. Hera was then freed from her father's stomach by Zeus. Zeus fell in love with her because of her beauty. Hera resisted Zeus' intentions, who tried every trick to seduce her, but she eventually fell into Zeus' trap and married Zeus despite being his sister. Number 1. Athena. She was a one-of-a-kind deity who was adored by both gods and mortals. Her birth was out of the ordinary because her mother did not technically give birth to her. Metis, her mother, was swallowed by Zeus while pregnant because of a prophecy that the child Metis would bear would become the lord of the heavens. When the time came for Athena to be born, Zeus began to complain of a severe headache. Athena then arose from his head, fully grown and armored. Athena was known for her ferocity in battle, but unlike Ares, she was never rash and always believed in fighting for justice and righteousness. She only took part in wars fought in self-defense. She was the divine embodiment of logic, wisdom, and knowledge. It's no surprise she was Zeus' favorite child, with access to his powerful thunderbolt whenever she needed it. The fact that Athens city was named after her demonstrates the extent of her influence over the mortal world. That's all about the 10 most powerful Greek goddesses. Which is your favorite Greek goddess? Let us know in the comments section. Thanks for watching.